the exercises that I've assigned. I'll start with exercise 1. I'll just do a few. Petebatis, it says translate into English. So I noticed that these are all imperfect tense verbs. So I'm going to be using the word were or was depending on the subject. So the subject here is evident from the tis ending. So it's you were, and then peto means to seek, so you were seeking. You could also say you used to seek. I would not say instead you sought, because that's the perfect tense. This is the imperfect tense. What's the difference? This is incomplete action in the past. Whereas if you say you sought, it's complete action. It's slightly different. So I'll do number 2, and then I'll leave it at that. Agebamini, well, this is passive now, so it's still you, plural, but it's you were, and now it's past being, and then ago means to drive, so you were being driven. You see how it works? You were being driven. Imperfect tense. Okay, that's that. For exercise 3, change the following imperfect active verbs into imperfect passive, keeping the same person and number, and then translate the passive form. So the example shows conspicie bant, that becomes passive conspicie bantur, and then you translate they, because of the entur, they were being observed. So let's do number 1. Capiebam becomes capiebar. You see how that becomes passive. And then I would translate that as I was being taken or captured. Okay. Number 2, liberabamus becomes liberabamur, passive. And then I would translate that as we were being freed, because libero means to free. And that's how I would do exercise 3. Exercise 4, change the verbs in the following passage to the imperfect tense, keeping the same person and number, and then translate the changed passage. All right, so easy thing to do here is just to copy and paste and see if that works. Okay, now change the verbs to the imperfect tense. Oh, I'm sorry, I copied the example, which I was not supposed to do. Okay. All right. Aeneas dito in silva ambulant becomes ambulabant. You see how the ba goes between the stem and the personal ending. All right. Aeneas se adidone amari, et se quoque didonem amare intelligit becomes intelligebat. So the vowel before the b, the ba, is e in this case because this is a third conjugation verb. It's only a, as you see in ambulabant, when the verb is first conjugation. So when we get to timetur, it becomes timebatur, and manent becomes manebant, etc. And then you can translate it, okay? All right, I think that should be good to set you off.